Dun, dun, dun. Welcome to another Asian stream by yours truly, Mac, and we should be starting soon, as I set up the Zoom. In the meantime, let's just set up the parameters for GJ like we usually do, and um, set up the higher time frames or zones. But so far, this is what I was looking at earlier on. It's basically no trade zone, safer buys above that area that it seems like we're breaking above. We just gotta keep the momentum going for buys, and the next zone, which is 152 flat and 152 200. So right now, um, let's just wait for support to be established. Let me just write it up here. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. Alright, so what do we got here? Let's see what's going on with gold as well. Somebody said GJ looking fire. Alright, let's go see. So far on gold, oh wow, it looks really nice. Just to get a break below this zone here. Let me go check my chart that's all drawn on. Got lines on it. Wow, it's a lot of lines. This is no lines. Alright, anyway, let's go ahead and see what's going on gold as we approach one key level, which is 1733. We continue up. So far, we're standing on 1721. Let's go ahead and make that clear here. This is our current support. Oops. So right here. And let's say that our current resistance is at 1726. Right? And move that a little here. So what do we need in this case? A break above 1725, 1726, or a break below 1722. You know how hard it is for me to pull seven audio's low. I don't know, audio's the same. It's so hard for me to pull 1080p on this MacBook. On 1080p on this MacBook, or not MacBook, iMac. It's really hard, but I'm doing my best. I mean, cleaning out the memory, taking everything that I don't need. That's gonna run my CPU, because it's incredibly hard to yeah, the invite on Zoom on Slack. I'm logging in right now. I don't know why it's not popping up. You guys see how slow this thing is. And it gets slower and slower every week. I'm gonna have to end up selling that Mac and building a PC. You still doing Magic Keys giveaway? Yes, I'll be doing a Magic Key giveaway as soon as we get the second version in stock, which is coming through right now. Because we're currently sold out of the first version. Should be it on Zoom. Oh, fucking Christ. I don't know what's going on here. It's not loading for some reason. The Slack. I'm gonna post the Zoom link in here. If anybody wants to jump in, jump in. Indica. Dude, this is so slow. I have no idea. Like, I'm not running anything. It's just slow. Oh, there you go. So this has to be private. Okay, so we should be set now with the Zoom. I want to go ahead and check something out. It's basically just a breakdown, so I just want to watch it real quick. See what the breakdown says. Gold is retracing. Gold overall in the higher time frames is looking like we are switching to a bullish bias sentiment. Looking onto the 4-hour, I personally believe that when we broke this zone here, 1712, and we started to create basically just higher highs and higher lows, you can see it here. You have your one second, you have your high here, say resistance at this point. Get a clean chart. So for our, we have the this resistance here at 1712. I believe the moment we broke out of it, now we are in a bullish trend right now. So we have our high created here, your low, and your higher high. So simple market structure will indicate that this is a higher low, and we'll have a continuation to get another higher high, and finally a higher low somewhere around here, something like this, right? Of course, we have to respect these areas, and these would basically will be our targets for the way up, right? See how it looks on the 30-minute. 30-minute, we're still holding support at 1720, 1722. So 1722, for me personally, I would just wait till we break below or above. So this is our 30-minute. Currently in a, say, 30 pip range, yeah, 36 pip range. So what do we need in this case? We have target here, these wicks, right? So if we break above this area, your first target is going to be 1728, top of that wick. If we break below this area, we have 1719. So let me just write that down. Be the no trade zone. We have clean breaks, clean sales at break of 1722. Let's call 1722 flat. Yeah. Right. So 0, 0. And you have your clean buys at the break of 1726 flat. Yeah. So Very simple parameters. You just gotta follow through them. Outbreak will mean a 15-minute bullish candle. Say 15-30 minutes for better confirmation. And down below here, same thing. The reason sales look cleaner is because we have this whole space, right? It's free, completely free. And on the way up, we have a clean range. So we have 1, 2, 3 clean 30-minute candles. So that can be a pretty nice correction. On the way down, basically, if we look to the left, this is a little, it's basically from yesterday. So it's not really going to apply to what we're, if we break below, it's not really going to affect us as much. And it looks like a very clean zone down to, you have 17, 14, and 17, 12, and finally 1708. So these are really nice targets. Very simple, not too much. There's not very tight ranges, so I think we could get a trade in on gold today if we get that break out of this 30-minute range. In the meantime, let's see what GJ is doing. I saw the opening candle. It was breaking above the that zone that I have drawn there, but spreads at that time were maybe 2.5 pips. No reason for me to take it. I already took a winning trade today. Rather stay still and put my hands under my butt and just watch and maybe see if we get something for London or pre-London. So these were the parameters for before. We have a no trade zone based on the 15-minute, 30-minute. Go ahead and make this bigger. So this would make more sense. But now that we broke above 151,600, well, what is it that we need now? We need a support. So we need some sort of support on the 30-minute in order for us to take entries and try to get a pretty decent size stop loss. That would be the whole idea. Because at this moment we're basically just floating. We've created some support here, minor support with this order block or consolidation, and right now we're just ranging. So far, I know this week has not been the greatest. Asian, I think the only time that didn't range for much was yesterday. Yesterday we had a very good impulse on GJ on the way up. I believe it was at break of 151,200 right here. Boom. Easily hit 151,600. Wow. I closed right about right at that 30-minute candle. It looks like it closed with no top wick. 30-minute. This one here. Boom. But price action was there. This wick rejected, created that high. Continued down a little as soon as Asian started. That's when we had that support created here, and then we just shut up. So what am I expecting here? Let's see. So far on the 30-minute, it looks like dog shit, not much. 1 hour. Uh, it looks pretty decent. Really not that much room to to work with. You know, your next target is at 152, 117. So the way I got that target was basically from the 4 hours. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and retrace what I did before and see if I'm correct and see if I could get a higher target, mostly 152, 200 instead of 152, 117. So looking up to the 4 hour, yeah. So what I could do is target the top of the wick here, and this will be the rejection zone. So this whole entire purple area will be the target for tonight. Mac, does supply and demand mean support and resistance? Yes, supply will be resistance, demand will be your support. So yeah, I think that does make sense if we continue up. So far, we haven't had any major correction on the daily or the weekly. If you look into the weekly, we're gonna see it's just one straight up. Um, but bull run, it's crazy. Imagine if you had any entries of like maybe 138, 137, and held this trade since first of the year, the first week of the year. I do agree. Yeah, that'd be a nice little 1,300 pips right there. You would have gotten eaten on swaps. That's the thing about GJ. You know, you GJ on GJ, you really can swing it. Not gonna say you can't, but I think it's best to, you know, you take that small piece of the pie. If you see that 100 pip run, take at least 20 pips, 30 pips a year, and leave your runners because this shit's gonna back up and take you out somehow. But whoever's got the diamond hands and knows how to hold, that'll be epic. I remember last year I had a trade on GJ. It was like a point 20, and that thing just flew to 147 like nothing in like literally 2 days from 140 up to 147. So like 700 pips. I believe I cut around 500 out of that. Just one little runner. But that was due to Brexit news. Hey guys, mute yourself, bro, please. Whoever's talking. Cool. Diamond hands are not a trader's best friends. No, you have to know when to take profit. You have to know when to uh, call it a day. You have to know when to stop holding. Diamond hands are good. Not gonna say they're bad, but they can they can screw you over sometimes. Normally, what I'm seeing on GJ is that we're not getting that much volatility now. I was actually calculating this with someone else earlier on the stream. Um, this guy, Sergio, young guy, really cool guy.
I had a little session with him, one-on-one basically, and I explained to him that DJ can switch the size of the candles sometimes during high volatile times in the market of the year. We can get a 50-minute candle that looks like a 5 pip candle, but it's actually 15, it's triple it. And that's what was something that you always want to keep in mind. I see the size of a 30. Look at this, it's 24 pips on one 30-minute candle. So yes, they're decent sized candles right now, and this is one range. So you would, well, this is called. Give me 1 second. On GJ, I was actually measuring the ranges, and we're not really getting much on a 30-minute candle, right? 11 pips, 12 pips, not that much, but it's something. Remember last year, I forgot around when. Uh, I've saw 5-minute candles with 20 pips in them, 50-minute candles with easily 30 pips in them. So far, I'm gonna recalculate my lot sizes and then make sure the stop loss um, stay at 10 pips instead of 15. Sounds a little tight, but that's when your risk management through. Comes through. First time hearing about it. What are diamond hands? Diamond hands. So it's just the term they use on for people who trade stocks. Diamond hands means that you hold a position into drawdown into if the SEC wants to go ahead and find the company you're buying stocks from, you're still gonna hold them. You know, some retarded shit from Reddit. All right, guys. So a trade on GJ will be the break of. I don't think we're getting any retests, so I'm gonna take this off. So what do we have on GJ? We have this small support here at 151 A50. So what do we need now? We need a break above 151.882. So uh, 880 sounds good. It's really exact, right on it. Yeah. And sales. I honestly don't like any of this range. So for sales, I would just wait to see if we respect this support and we can come down a little more to create some support. I mean, if we respect this resistance, I'm sorry, and come down a little bit to create some sort of support on the 15 or the 30-minute to then pierce through it, right? But let's see what's going on the 15 as we're getting closer to the Asian session open, 8 p.m. And it looks like we're breaking above that wick here, which is 151, 880. Um, I'd rather see a break and a close on the 15. with a 15-minute candle. How are we looking at it, right? So it's kind of similar with what's going on with gold. Stuck in this little range. A lot of wicks above the range. A lot of wicks underneath the range. Really, it's a really uncomfortable spot. Gold has been really, really uncomfortable lately. Extremely uncomfortable. No wonder I don't got a border on. Come on. Which broker do I use? I use the trader's domain. And please mute yourselves. Oh, fuck. You don't trade BTC or XRP? No, I don't. Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't trade any Bitcoin or crypto. Oh man, I just hope we can get something today. If not, can definitely go ahead and plan for London. See where we can head out to. Oh wow, look at that. That was quick. So right now, impulse trades can work. I'm not gonna go ahead and take an impulse trade, but whoever is trying to get a trade in, that was the perfect opportunity right there, just to take an impulse trade right at the break of that. If you want to play it safer, then you want to go ahead and wait until that 15-minute candle closes. Um, of course, closes bullish. Hopefully, it doesn't go that far out, and then you would hop in the next one, right? Still got 12 minutes. No, not 12. What is it? 7:37. So we got 23 minutes to Asian Open. I've noticed that around this time we usually get that volatility for the startup push up. How about Dow Jones? Can you check? Yes, I can check the Dow. Try it. Weekend crypto open market. Mack, can you please check the Dow Jones? Yes, give me 1 second. I'm sticking to break and hold. Perfect. If you stick to break and hold, I think it's safer. You don't want to have a massive pullback or a rejection. That's gonna put you in a very difficult spot. What do you want me to check the Dow for? I mean, I can check it, but what do you want me to check for? Let's see what's going on with the Dow. Dow. I know I had a massive correction. Futures were up not that long ago. So, oh yeah, created a new high, 32,680. Beautiful. So it wouldn't be smart to get into sales right now on the Dow, because that looks like a very nice clean close to the upside. So right now, basically, if you want to look for sales on the Dow and call the top, you will need at least this 4-hour candle to turn bearish and break that previous low, and hopefully continue down and retest this zone here, and then you have that whole clean area to get some sales. And GJ, it's doing what I think it's gonna be good. It's not gonna be a very uh, strong close, which is not that what we want. If this thing closes at 20 pips above this resistance, now turn to support, then your stop loss will be a lot bigger, right? So let's see what's going on, how it closes. Now for that close, we got 4 minutes left until 7:45. Yeah, 7:45. Let me put my mic on.
Yeah, this shit's fucking poison in water. Yeah. I don't know why sometimes you kind of crave Coca-Cola or Pepsi, and today I was craving one. Do you trade gold and indices same way as GJ, like 30-minute, 15-minute closes, or do you move with the 5-minute? Same thing as GJ and gold. Indices, they tend to move very clean when it comes to technicals. So let's look at Nasdaq, right? So Nasdaq had created that low here back in, I believe that was 2 days ago, um, Tuesday. So support created. That's your area of demand, basically. And then you have your resistance here, here, here. The moment you get that break above that area, then you have on targets to basically hit, fulfill. So you have one wick here, another wick here, another wick here. So that wick fill concept applies to indices as well. Oh, it looks like GJ is actually moving real nice. So we got the nice 15-minute close with only, let's see how many pips, about 7 pips. So you can definitely have a clean and decent size stop loss if you decide to go ahead and enter. What can happen here in this scenario is that we can have a small retest to the downside and then a continuation up. Man, I draw horrible. You have that. remember, as we get close to the our quarter point, which is 0.200, 0.00, 0.500, or 0.800, you have targets to secure. Ultimate target for the night will be this rejection area here. So that's 150 to 270, 300. So this whole entire area here. Man, oh my God, you guys have no idea how hard it is to draw with a with a with a Mac key mouse. It's so annoying. This little shit right here, bro, it barely fits in my hand. Like my hands are not that big, but this shit's just light and fucking, I don't know. I just want to fucking break it sometimes. But yeah, ultimately, what I want to see is a breakup of that area. Then you have um, your targets at 0.000. That's flat. So somewhere around here. Right here. Let's draw a line. Boom. Target 1. Continuation will be 200. So this will be the second target. So target 1. And target 2. Yeah, I definitely need a computer with a um, bigger memory, at least like 16, 24, 32 gigs or something. But yeah, that's mainly what I'm looking for. I think it can play out. Um, so what we need right now is for this 15-minute candle to create a bottom wick, a lower wick, and then um, you definitely get on the break of. Oh, can you guys mute your mics?
Hey, Mac,
Please? Yeah. What's up? Oh,
where do you get that resistance
the
from the weekly?
this resistance here, this from the 4 hour, I went all the way back to, like, I think November, and that's where I got it from. Look, so it's 152, 200, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, man. Let me see where I got it from, so yeah, you can see. So it's going to the 4 hour. Okay, so 4 hour GJ. All right, so basically after this this gladiator bearish candle, before that we had a small consolidation around this area. So what I did is that I zoomed in and I targeted the closer quarter point, which could be 0.00 or 0.200. In this case, I targeted the top of this gladiator wick, which seemed that at that time it's 1 a.m. So that was London Open. I mean, pre-London. That 1 a.m. candle had some liquidity to the upside to then drop. So target, it's right at that at the wick, top of the wick to be specific. So 152, 280, 280, 200. You don't gotta be so specific about it in your mind. It's basically like a 6 pip difference, and it's all inside this rejection uh, um, zone that I usually draw.
Yeah.
And after that, I have 150 to 663. Remember, you might have a different feed on your MetaTrader or trading view, so numbers can vary a little, but it's not that much of a difference. Then after that, if we get that breakup of this troublesome area, we have that double top here, which is 152,842, and finally we have 153,500, and in this case I drew a rejection zone um, just to indicate that around this area there's gonna be some rejection and some traffic. Very technical, not much on the fundamental side. I really don't know what's been happening lately on the UK. And just other than the vaccine, no big news about Brexit or anything like that. Oh man, this thing is lagging. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn off my parallels. That's just gonna help. So I don't have to use that much CPU. Yeah, so you guys see that? I'm fucking scrolling all the way to the left, back to like November. So let's go back to current price and see what's going on right now and concentrate on taking at least 10 to 15 pips, right? So far, that 15-minute closed bullish. It looks like we did get that breakup of that new high created, and that would have been your entry. Your entry would have been at that point, and your target, it's at 150, 152. So this would have been your trade. Very nice stop loss, only 10 pips, and you expect price to continue up to at least 152, which is 7-8 pips, and your final target, which is 152 200. So this is basically the trade that you would be looking for. Thanks, Mack. Secure 7 pips on GJ buy. Me? No, I'm not trading. Oh, you secured? Oh, okay. Dope. Nice. So I guess you took that shit. Bro, you scared the fuck out of me, man. Oh man. So yeah, I guess you took that impulse buy. So that's good. Got some balls in the house. Gold is not doing anything. Gold is moving to 152. What do you mean gold is moving to 152? You mean GJ, not gold? Yes, GJ, we can definitely get 152 today, and hopefully 152 on 200. Yeah, hit the fucking like button, guys. Fuck it, we called that nice little trade, buys above that area, which worked out fine. 151 880. From the break of that area up to current price, we have moved 7 pips. Wow, 7 fucking pips. But yeah, it should continue up, hit at least 152 even. And if you're looking to get in right now, I don't suggest for you to get in. We got what 6 minutes till Asian Open, so we might have a slight pullback, and that pullback might take you out. Yeah, yeah, GJ, not gold. But if you took that trade and you secured, your 8 pips, 7 pips, go hit the like button. Thank you for that. That was a really easy trade. Good thing about Asian is that you don't get that much volatility in. So if it goes 8 pips, 7 pips quick, it's gonna stay around that area. It's not gonna have a massive rejection like how we had today. Buy now. Okay, I just buy. Thanks, man. You're a trip. How do you do quarter points? Quarter points or just um points of basically quarters of decimals. So you have 250, 500, 750, things like that. But on GJ, we're gonna just go for 200, 500, 800, and flat. Basically, they're just psychological numbers. Really not sure why they're called quarter points, but yeah, just psychological numbers. What I mean by psychological numbers is that you're gonna see those numbers, those decimal endings, more often than you see 150, for example, or 300, or 600, or 700. So you see more often 0.000, 0.200, 0.500, and 0.800. So when you're very indecisive and you don't know where to target, um, yeah, always keep that in mind. You have 152, so that's where we hit it, and boom, 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 we hit 152. So that's easily at the break of that resistance we had, 13 pips. So there you go. That's your trade for the night. If you took it, congrats. If you didn't, then sorry about that. Nothing much I could do. So now we.
Yeah, I took that trade. It was really good, man. I had buy stops at 0.890,
Yeah.
and then I came back to the computer and it was already at 5 pips.
Nice, Mike. Dope.
Yeah, man. Thank you, man.
Yeah, you're welcome. You are welcome. So now, what we are gonna do is chill. See how this 30-minute closes. So it's going to the 30-minute. If it closes with no wick to the top, most likely we're just going to get a rejection to retest that previous um, resistance, now turn support. And in the meantime, I'm just going to go ahead and get some water because my mouth is dry. Even numbers, institutional numbers, right? Come on, I am done for tonight. If I get 1 pip, I am happy. Someone disliked your stream. Must be Iron Man Trader. I don't know, man. I don't care who dislikes it or not. Yeah, I'm just doing my best here. I'm not a mentor. I'm not a teacher. If I'm not suggesting anyone to take financial advice from me. I'm a fucking idiot. So I'm just trying to make the stream fun. And if I can call a trade that's gonna work out, then yes, I'll go ahead and call it. Like this trade that worked out. You got easily 14 pips. Oh, we got Burner in the house. Burner in the house. It's the monkey noise. Ay, noise. Fuck. Yeah, flat numbers are quarter points too. So psychological numbers that you see more often. So on gold, you can see increments of $5, a lot. Mm, flat numbers at the end, just cents, the cents on the dollar. Yeah, gold is just stuck in that range. this closes above red line, it will pump. Yes, it can continue to at least 150 to 200. So that's your target too. Right here, right. But the way it's closing, like I said before, with no wick to the top, this is what I don't like, and I've seen this before. It might just retrace and retest that support. So at this point, if you had a trade in, the best thing you want to do at this point is just secure positions and leave a runner if you want. Mac, you rock, bro. What supplements do you take, bro? You have huge arms. I work out. I'm not taking any supplements right now. And it looks like with gold, we might get that break above that area. If we do, then that would be dope. Ultimately, on gold, I'm looking for buys. If we get buys, then we have targets at 1734, 1740. Ultimately, that's like your ultimate target, right? So it's 136 pips. Jeez, we just need that break above this area. So once we're out of it, it's gonzo. It's bye-bye. It's hasta la vista. Yeah, on gold, most likely we're just gonna get a slight pullback here because I've seen this happen a lot during Asian Open. That's why I want to concentrate more on gold right now rather than GJ. GJ gave us those 13 pips. It's gonna continue up. It looks like it's bombing. It's pumping, and bombing. So yeah, we want to get that continuation up to 0.200 on GJ. On gold, might get a slight pullback. Hopefully, stay in the range. Get liquidity to continue up. What pair this? What's pair this? What's pair this? So target 1 got hit. Now target 2 hopefully gets hit as well. I'll just be right back, guys. So originally, let's go ahead and see how that trade was planned out at the break of that area. Usually your stops are 10 pips. Okay? And your final target, it's here. This is where you secure your target 1 at 0.00, and then you leave. You want to go ahead and try to leave your runners to hit your next target at 200.200. Biden is talking out live. No idea. So there is some news about the dollar. What can happen is that we can see some volatility on gold. Thus, does traders domain not allow U.S. residents? No, it doesn't. But you can still sign up using crypto. I have a link in my Instagram. You sign up using the referral link. I think it automatically does it for you. So you choose crypto as your country of origin. I live in crypto land, and that and that shouldn't be an issue. You should be able to make deposits through ACH, and I think Ted's working on credit and debit as we speak. But yeah, man, I think owning a brokerage, it's not child's play. It takes a lot of work. You gotta deal with a lot of fucking bullshit. So I think we're gonna get that 200 hit. Let me just go get some water. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, I'm back. It's getting cold. It's getting cold. It's looks like GJ's moving slow, but it's moving. It's on its way to 200. And we still got another 40 minutes for the first hour open of the Asian market. Gold looks like it's gonna break, hopefully. And like I said, better entries will be at the break with a 50-minute candle bullish, breaking this high here. So ultimately, what I want to see on gold, it's something like this. Not red. Let's take that out. See a blue like this, right? Close like that, and maybe a little wick to the top. Bang. So I think that would be a pretty decent trade, and you have a nice ratio when it comes to your stop loss versus your take profit. That's 74 pips, and ultimately 1740, which is 130 pips. But yeah, I think we got that clean break above that area here on a 50-minute. Did anyone take the GJ trade? Type in yes on the chat. Yes, win, W's, whatever. If you got it, secured. And of course, you want to leave the runner run to 1.200. Nice. So yeah, we got a couple of people who took that trade. And for gold, I think we're gonna continue up. Yeah, because looking at gold right now, we had that liquidity grab that I talked about. Looking onto the 30-minute, should be a nice wick to the bottom. Means liquidity. As 8 p.m. opened, and now we just need to keep momentum and continue up. Basically, this would be the trade idea. Now you have your entry here at the break of that high, your stops right below that 15-minute candle, and then ultimately you have your take profit one here at 1732, or this wick here, which is, how many pips is this? 24 pips, it's pretty decent. 24 pips. So it's basically like a 1-to-1. And of course, if you want to swing it, then you can go up to 1740. I think 1740 it's a possible target. $17.33. Where is this coming from? From here probably. Yeah, this zone here. Yeah, we just need to stay above this current resistance, which is now support. If I'm worried about the wicks to the left, these wicks here, yes, they can be troublesome, but then you have this one wick here that's a possible target on the way up. But other than that, if you look into the 30-minute or the 1 hour, it's very clean, Continuation up, you have this wick to get filled, and finally you have this support zone, which is now resistance at 1732, and after that you have 1740. It might move slow, a little slow right now, but it's got potential to continue up as we got this 15-minute breaking the that resistance and getting out of the range. Mac, do you think gold will fill that wick? Yes, I strongly believe that we're gonna get to 1728. Yeah, if you're looking down on the daily, we have this massive rejection here. This can easily become a wick fill on the daily up to 1740. 4 hour, looks like we've created support at 1722. And simple market structure, it's indicating that we've created a high here, a low here, to then continue with another higher high and then a higher low. So, you have your simple market structure, you have your highs, your low, and ultimately you want to get another push up to create another higher high, and a push down to create a higher low. Yeah, right. I suck at drawing this shit. Yeah, something like that. Very simple, super easy, extremely friendly when it comes to price action. Even though price does not move as much as it does during London or New York, we can definitely still get a trade in, you just gotta be patient. And GJ looks like we're still at this zone here. So let me take this off already. So right now, probably just getting a slight pullback on the 50-minute, might turn bearish. As long as we stay above this area here, that red line that I have drawn, 152.200, we can continue up. We can get it's just a small retest to this quarter point 200. I mean 152 flat to then continue up. Now, if you start seeing 50-minute candles turning bearish, and of course breaking the previous lows, that's when you want to go ahead and call it a day, and of course get out of the trade if you're holding. And it looks like gold is doing the same thing that it's always doing. We're getting those massive pullbacks. But my my idea is still valid. As long as we stay above that area, I think we should continue up. And of course, we're not gonna get the same volume we get in New York, but can still get those 10, 15 pips easily. Yeah, it's just a small retest to that zone. If we start seeing this 1-minute candle breaking above this area here, then it's Gonzo. Gonzo Alonso. Yeah, something like that. You just need that close up of that area. So I got 3 minutes till the 30-minute closes. And that's a very nice close on the 30-minute. Yeah, it's pushing. I took the gold buy at 17.23. Nice, beautiful. So you actually took it at the retest. So it was something like this basically at 17.26. You have a long position right here. Your stop should be at the bottom of this 30-minute candle, and your long-term target is 17.40. Your first take profit should be this wick here. Second take profit could be 17.20, 17.33, and then finally 17.40 for your runner. So basically, you have this wick here, which will be your first target. And ultimately, you have your second target, and you have your, let's say, your runners, right? Runner. Remember, the name of the game is secure, secure, secure. Just want to see at least get that wick fill, you know. We should definitely get it. That will be. I'll feel a lot safer once we start breaking that high here, that wick here, to continue up, which should happen soon. this wick here. Bang, bang. Perfect, beautiful. That's the beauty of the Asian session. It's super slow, but you can easily look for setups that are gonna play out. Yeah, we still got 26 minutes for that hour to close. It's a smoking session, Mac. Yes. Cardmouth. So it looks like we're gonna get that target, and that's 20 something pips. So from the breakout, 27 pips. So 2 trades called. GJ buys and gold buys. Hit the like button, guys. Remember to subscribe, share it with your auntie, your family, your cousin, your brother-in-law, that cousin you like. Some Alabama shit. But yeah, so if you like the stream, what it does is like it follows that algorithm that YouTube has. So whenever a person that's lost in the sauce wants to learn how to trade Forex, or they only have the time of the Asian session to trade, they can go ahead and find this stream, right? So I would highly appreciate if you guys can like the stream and share it. All right, so it looks like it got hit, that zone. Oh no, not yet. It's getting there. It's a little tiny more. Ah. Wish it was Tuesday today. Why? Wish this was Tuesday through Thursday. It's Tuesdays and Thursdays. I might start doing Wednesdays if we get more people in. Um, just to analyze on Wednesdays for Thursdays and Fridays. But on Sunday, I don't really think I don't really see the point of doing a stream on Sunday as market opens. It's actually not good to to trade right away on Sunday. We can see what can happen during the London session, but it's not. I don't really suggest it. Thanks for the trade. Made profit. Nice, beautiful. That's what I like. You made profit. You call it a day. Boom. But this shit should continue up. Not gonna lie, guys. Should continue up. Somebody says sold GJ. What the fuck? And GJ is still, moving slow, struggling. Now we're getting that 15-minute pullback. And like I was saying, guys, before, if we start seeing 15-minute breaking below the previous lows, that just means that we're creating a retest to maybe create a small support on the lower time frames. Really not much. I'm more interested in gold, seeing gold just fly out of this range, past target one. I know for a fact we can get to 1733 by the end of the night. Since my boy Burner is in the house, I'm gonna check out AU, see what's going on with his favorite pair.
Yeah, I was in AU buys a little bit ago. My trailing stop actually I think just got hit when I was walking away from the computer actually.
You're trailing the what your stop loss?
Yeah, no, I've been using a trailing stop for the last 2 weeks. I've been trying to use a trailing stop of either 50 or 60 standard, basically 5 or 6 pips. So basically, once I see the trade go, about like 8, 9 pips in profit, then I just turn on the trailing stop at that point and just let it ride out. And as long as it doesn't retrace more than 4 or 5 pips, it just keeps following.
Oh, basically, it's like a manual EA.
Yeah, exactly. Basically, you just follow it, and then once it does make a bigger retrace than 5 pips, then it'll trigger the stop loss.
Okay.
Like actually, bro, I had AU buys all the way at the bottom at 77.41 this morning. But then it would have been less. We would have had about 55 pips so far today. Off of that.
Yeah, I know there was a huge bearish run on AU.
Yeah, last week and everything, it was very bearish, and then once this week started, once we retested 76.77, which you guys heard me speak about before, that's the pink line on the chart, on my chart.
Yeah.
And as soon as we got back above that, I had a feeling we're gonna retest the EMAs on the daily and get back above them again and continue the bullish momentum. And basically, for the past 3 days, that's what's happened.
Oh, okay. Beautiful. Yeah. So last 3 days you have 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, just only AU buys for the last couple of days. If we could have the momentum keep going up, I'm looking at 78.25 as the next resistance level. And then from there it would be 78.50. But like I said, I don't know. I think we have a retrace. I think we'll have like a little bearish retrace possibly tomorrow. I don't think we're going to go that far today. Meaning today's candle of it being a Friday candle,
Yeah, exactly. It's a Friday candle.
That's something people they forget sometimes about Asian session. Like, yeah, it might be Thursday night some places, but really it's Friday technically.
Exactly. Friday means reversal. So anyway, we got this little GJ trade and gold trade. I'll run for 20 pips, I think. Let me count again.
Yeah, this guy I was listening to you earlier. It was a good breakdown.
Yeah. Should continue up. should continue up. I just I just don't like that it staggers. On when you look into the 5 minute on gold, it's just it's not that clean. But we get these uh, pullbacks um, just to continue up. Nothing you could do about it. It doesn't mean that you're gonna break structure. It's just
Yes,
minor pullbacks, right? We still haven't reached the target. We're missing it by maybe 1 or 2 pips. So it's still okay. Anyone who so if you take this trade, at this point you would have secured at least 10, 15 pips at the top of this range. But my bias is that it's going to continue up and break above this wick and fly out to 1733 at least by the end of the night.
Carry a card in my pocket. Americans who died. Yo, why Biden look like a zombie, bro?
Man, I have no idea, bro. He does look like a zombie. He's old, man. He's really old. When you get that old, that your skin is just hanging. Come on, man. I want to see that whip fill.
Checking for gold?
Yeah, no, I got in at 1725. I'm just 15 pips up, but I want to get that. I just want to get that wick fill and close.
Oh, the wick on the 15?
Yeah, this 15. I just want to see a close right at that zone that I have drawn here.
Yeah, see a break above that, possibly
Yes.
retest and push up again.
Yes, exactly. If not, then I'll get stopped out at break even, which is fine. I don't really trade gold much. I've gotten burned these last couple of days, so I'm trying to stay away from gold as much as possible.
Yeah, gold. That's the thing with gold, man. When people win, they love it.
Yeah,
Sometimes
bro.
it'll catch you.
It will catch you, and when
Gold
it burns, it
will
burns.
definitely teach risk management.
Exactly. When it burns, it fucking burns. Like, look at this shit. Like, literally, the first 1 minute, just in 1 minute, this thing retraced 10 pips.
Yeah, gold move fast. That's one thing I do like about AU is that it moves slow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So even the retraces aren't that big with pips, but it's steady.
It's
gold,
steady.
I haven't traded gold in a while, bro. Honestly, like consistently. Like I'll scout gold here and there. Like if I see a nice big move about to hop off of the 1 or 4 hour, I'll jump in for like 10, 12 pips and get out.
Mm-hmm.
But in reality, I know I can grab 30, 40 pips on that easily, but I don't with gold, like you said, it'll whipsaw back like 10, 15 pips.
Yeah, like look at this shit.
And knock you out. So
this shit was literally up like 20 pips and now it's about to hit that break even. I secured, half of it, but still, it's just stupid. It's like fuck, look how close this thing was from that range. And yeah, I got stopped out. It is what it is, so I at least I secured some, so I'm not too sad about that.
Not good, man. It's not a loss, you know.
No, it's not a loss, yeah.
And
And
I'm sure you closed partial or had another position, you know.
yeah, exactly. But the thing is, I just wanted to see this getting hit, that zone, that fucking zone. I missed it by, well, I didn't miss it. I got missed by literally like 1 pip. Fuck it. It is what it is.
Yeah, but it makes sense though, because if you look to the wicks to the left all the way, it's still really close, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See the traffic.
Yeah. Might retest this breakout zone here to then continue up. But look at that, bro. Imagine. Staying retraced 17, 19 pips.
See what I'm talking about, dude?
Fuck. Yeah, just like that, right? Just like that, hit that back down, grab some more liquidity, and then continue up. So you have 1, 2, 3. The way you will get into this, let's see, looking into the 1 minute, you want to see some support established, and then you want to see 1 minute just making highs and lows, right? So something like this.
Yeah, but people gotta be careful with that 1 minute and 5 minutes if they're not used to it.
Right.
If not, they get hit with a nasty fake out.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at this shit, bro. One fucking 1 minute candle just hit this shit, just moved like what, 10 pips? 7, 8 pips in 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, most likely we're just gonna get that break and retest, like what's going on in here. So you have the 30-minute break, boom, one little small retest down to 1725, and then a continuation up. If you can hold drawdown for what, 20 pips on gold, that would be perfect to get an entry right here uh, at this zone here, right? So you get an entry here. You will manage it. You try to stay up above this area. If it goes below it, then that's when you start closing 25%, 50% of your position. But most likely this is just going to retest this zone here and then continue up. Yeah, same thing with GJ. We had that break, and now we're kind of like retracing a little, probably just to grab more liquidity and finally hit that 0.200.
And it's 10, 15 minutes.
Oh, Mac, do you think it can come back down and create support on gold? Yes, that's what I think. I think gold is just gonna hit down here, uh, basically just create that bottom wick on the 30-minute, retest the zone here, and the way to get in this trade, um, if you go into the 1 minute, it's a little risky, but you want to see 1 minute rejections like this, right? You want to see wicks rejecting this zone here. That will be your, that basically like the perfect entry. 1 minute candles just rejecting by creating wicks to the downside, meaning that it's rejecting, and that's what's gonna give you that confirmation that gold is gonna continue up. So basically at 1725, like how we like how we called it before, right? See what these people are saying. What you saying, blood? Gold will come through for Mac. Yeah, man. Let's hope so. See what's popping on the 1 minute. So yeah, I think if we keep rejecting this zone, I think we're gonna go continue up. You know. Now, if we stay below this area, then I would just, uh, you know, though I wouldn't even bother to look for re-entries. But I strongly believe that we're gonna keep rejecting this and continue up. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh shit! Thank you for the tag. Somebody tagged me on. A couple of people tagged me on Instagram for that GJ buys. That's dope. So congrats to whoever took that trade. We're getting close to that 9 p.m. And
Thank you.
yeah, you're welcome. I think Mike took it too. And just keep an eye for gold if you want to go ahead and get that trade in. I think if we keep on, if we stay above that area and you have your stop loss at 1720 somewhere like that, 1723, to have that continuation up, right? Your final target it's 1733 or 1740 if you want to extend it. But other than that, I think we're pretty good to continue up. Just don't want to close inside that range again. Yeah, especially in gold, you get even in 1 minute you can get a massive rejection. Can you put 1 minute chart, bro, please? Sure. This is gonna bring more attention to the game. Yeah, 1 minute rejections.
Gold manages some pretty strong trend lines, though. That's one thing. Even on a 1 minute, you can see that structure. It's pretty honest, and when it breaks, it goes.
Exactly. When it breaks, it goes, and sometimes it might look like it's gonna stay inside the range, but it doesn't. In 1 minute, you can get a massive rejection and get out of it, quick. Especially if you get a close with no wick to the bottom, meaning that there is no range for price to continue down. Then you see on the next candle that massive rejection, and then you get out of that range in literally 1 minute, quick. So I'm gonna actually see what's going on here.
You can.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like that 1 minute, just boom, rejection, and hopefully you can just stay out of it. But other than that, guys, I'm gonna call it a night. Time has come for me to go ahead and shut this shit down. I'm gonna go ahead and have something to eat and then hit the gym. I'll see you guys tomorrow during the New York stream. Remember to tune in to Recule stream, Wicks Don't Lie. So you go onto YouTube and you just type in Wicks Don't Lie.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Whoever took that trade, hit the like button. If you didn't take the trade and you like the stream, hit the like button. Go ahead and share with your boys, friends, family, girlfriend, auntie, and them. And I'll see you guys tomorrow during the Wicks Don't Lie stream.
Thank you, Mack.
Yes, sir. Bye, Salim. Bye, everyone. Have a good night. See you guys. Thank you for showing up. See you guys next week, right? Yeah. So bye, Burner. Bye, everyone. Be safe.
Yes.
Manage that trade accordingly if you're in gold.